Welcome to the third More Sales, Less Time challenge. How did your little single tasking experiment go? Personally, I found it so hard. I could not believe how much I disrupted and distracted myself. I was actually my own worst enemy. The sheer willpower it took to keep me focused and on task wore me out. I was decent in the morning, but as the day wore on, my bad habits returned in full force. Turns out that we only have a certain amount of willpower each day, and when it's gone, it's gone. After a while, it became clear to me that I was not capable of controlling my distractions by myself. Fortunately, there's an app for that. Over the course of several months, I experimented with a variety of apps to keep me focused. The one I want to mention today is Freedom because it works on a variety of devices. Depending on how I set it, Freedom can block me from either going online totally, from visiting social media sites, or from using certain apps for a designated time period. Much as I hated to give up my freedom at times, it worked. Having that firewall restored my sanity and enabled me to get more done. I didn't have to use my willpower anymore. The app did it for me. And in case you're interested, I share all the apps I used in my book. But seriously, distraction is killing our productivity. Our own distraction and everything that's online is beckoning us to click here, read this, watch that. It's part of our human nature, though, to do it. It's our brain noticing all these things, just simply doing our jobs. So, we have to learn how to work in a world where we're constantly being rewarded for going off task. No one ever taught us how to work in this kind of environment, but it's foundational for our success. You can easily rescue 1, if not 2 or more hours each and every day. 1 to 2 hours per day. That's a lot of extra time that you can use to bring in more sales, to spend more time with your family, or to enjoy doing something that you love. Now, on to our next challenge. This one's going to be easy compared to our first couple. How we start each day matters. How we start each day. Right now, most of us are hopping onto our email right away. This is not the best way to begin. According to Laura Vanderkam, who's the author of What Most Successful People Do Before Breakfast, we need a morning routine that we use every single day. First off, it gets us focused on what matters, but it also allows us to capitalize on our best thinking. This is supported by numerous researchers who say that we have about 2 to 2.5 hours of peak productivity each day, and that it usually happens a couple hours after we wake up. So to make more sales in less time, we need to leverage our early hours of the day to work on our most important projects. So, here's your official challenge for the next few days. Before you do anything, even email, take 10 minutes to ease yourself into the day. Have a cup of coffee. Review what's already planned for the day and then think, what are the 3 most important things I need to get done today? 3 most important things. Now, take a look at all 3 and ask yourself, if I could only get one done, what would it be? What would have the highest impact? Once you've decided, you know beyond a shadow of a doubt what the best way is to spend your time today. This challenge should be fun. As you're doing it, reflect on how your day is different because of this quiet morning routine. I'll be back shortly with your next More Sales, Less Time challenge.